As in a cosplay group, a couple of us were in kimono. I was Usagi Yojimbo, and somebody else was one of the core squad captains from Bleach. And somebody asked us if we're a Buddhist, if we could perform a Buddhist marriage for them. They thought we were doing a Buddhist ceremony down here in the lawn.
What did you say?
Well, I said, well, maybe next time, you know, because we had an Alucard, we had a few other random people, we had a zombie-looking character in there too. You know, so you know, that must be a low-budget ceremony.
I was doing a shoot from Black Butler, and I was dressed up as Elizabeth in her big party gown. And we were doing a shoot that had Sebastian when he died, so he had a sword sticking out of his chest. Anyway, this little family with this little girl came up to me, and she's like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Are you a princess?" And I was like, "Oh no," but I loved it, and she wanted a picture with me. And then my Sebastian, who has the sword sticking out of his chest, just fell on the ground, has blood everywhere, and she freaked out and ran off. So I yelled at him. I was like, "That was my chance." She loved me.
We were at a Resident Evil Capcom gathering outside of the convention, and all these people were surrounding us, and they're asking us if we're from Riverside Police Department. Yeah. Because I had the RPD outfit. Yeah. And I looked at them and I'm like, no, I don't belong to Riverside. Police officers came over to us and said, are you impostering the Riverside Police Department? Because they were like saying that we were. And I'm like, no. We're zombie killers. We kill zombies, we fight BOWs. That's nothing compared to you guys.
We're not real, we don't try to be real.
And then it escalated, and the police officers asked us, you know, could you please take a picture with us? So all of us took pictures with the SDPD. There were several cop cars. We had a SWAT car that drove up, got out of the car, pointed their guns at the cameras. I thought that was like the most amazing thing that they could ever do. Because there was a bunch of fans in the police department. I was like stoked about that.
That's sweet.
I was like, I felt powerful for that moment. I was like, in your face.
That's gonna be hard to top.
Yeah. Back in Comic-Con 2010, I was a zombie from Resident Evil, just a plain zombie. And my car had broken down on the on-ramp in La Mesa in San Diego, and I was with my boyfriend at the time, and people were honking at us, and like I'm frustrated, so like we're arguing, and then two sheriff cars pull up and said, you need to separate from your boyfriend, we heard he was beating you, because I had a smashed-in brain all outside of my face, and I was in a promiscuous outfit, so I can't, maybe he was being a dead hook, I don't know. So two sheriff cars separated us, started questioning us, like, did he hit you? And I'm like, no, it's Comic-Con. And as soon as I said that, they just dropped everything and just started laughing. A good 3 minutes, they just could not stop. And then the ambulance showed up. Oh. And I was like, I just want to go home right now. And apparently about 10 to 15 people had called the sheriff's department saying that they saw my boyfriend beating me up. But it was a whole lot. So it's kind of just funny that people don't, when something like big or Comic-Con or ALA or AX is going on, and it's been going on for years and years, they don't take into consideration, oh, they might be dressing up. Oh, it's like, oh my god, she's dying.
I was in it wasn't really a cosplay, I was just dressed as a just short white-haired vampire. And I was on the bus with my boyfriend, and we were heading, I don't know where we were heading, but this woman, she looks over, she's got to be between 50s, 40 years old, something like, somewhere around there.
Really old.
Not that old. But she looks over and she goes, are those real? And I go, yes. Yes, they are. I was born with these and the eyes. And she goes, oh, so are you a vampire? And I, yes. Yes, I am. I am a vampire. And I go, I was born in the year 1638 this October. And she goes, well, what's your name? And I go, Lilith. And she goes, oh my gosh. And she turns to this guy who's like kind of watching, but sort of like this, you know, this person's really dumb. And she goes, do you know how old she is? She looks so young. And she goes, do you drink blood? And I go, well, I'm on a special diet blood sort of regimen. She goes, oh, so you're not gonna drink my blood or anything? And I go, no, I like you, I'll let you live. And she goes, oh good. I was scared for a second. And we get off the bus, and And she goes, how can you be in the sun? And I go, sunblock. SPF 300 sunblock. And as we're leaving, she goes, bye Lilith, don't eat anyone.
I was dressing up as this character, the Undertaker from Black Butler, same show. And I was on the bus because my car had broken down, and it's kind of a scary character. It's basically an Undertaker. He's got a trench coat, he's got a couple scars, you know, it's not that bad. And this lady got on the bus and she freaked out. Like, she really freaked out. She's like, it's Satan. she was so freaked out, like, that's the devil right there. I was like, I'm not the devil. Like, well, you are a devil worshiper because you cannot be in this garment and be, you know, holy person. I'm like, I'm personally a Christian. I believe in God, but other opinions are fine. I just don't believe in Satan, and or I don't worship him. She kept on going out until eventually the bus driver had to escort her off the bus. And what made it even worse was I just wanted to get off the bus, but I was wearing this huge long gray wig. It's like, it goes down to here. And it got caught on the bus seat. So I was sitting there like trying to leave, and she's yelling like, Satan, Satan, and that was really bad. That was not the best moment in cosplay history.
This is when you go up to a kid and you're just like so excited to take a picture with them, and they feel so special. I saw a little Goku and I saw a little Cloud at AX like last year, and I just ran up and I was like, I must take a picture with you. And at first they're like in shock, but they're like, yeah, like you wanted to take a picture with me. So it gets them like really happy, because I mean they're filled with like rooms of adults that work hours on end on these costumes, and their costumes might not be as great, but just having somebody that they see like working so hard on a costume say their costume great, they're like, ah.
It's like with them, it doesn't matter even what you look like. They're like, oh, I know that outfit.
Yeah.
It's like, you're that character and you could be like totally different. Or like me, it's like, I don't look like a lot of the characters I cosplay. But that doesn't matter to them because they still have imagination. And then as people get older, it just disappears.
Yeah.
Well, when you have little kids who dress up as their favorite robots, they're spending the summer at the zoo. When you saw different little kids dressed up as the Spine or as Rabbit or as the John or whatever, and you see them and people instantly know who that child is supposed to be playing. And steampunk has really gotten into a lot of people's systems in the last couple of years. And I can honestly say I think cosplay and the enthusiasm for cosplay for meeting my special someone over the summer. We actually met at the zoo. And,
Nerd love! You're making me laugh.